Hi, this is Elemi from Yeyeo Botanica. Welcome back. Thanks so much for all your participation. Those of you guys who are signing up for our YouTube channel mailing list. The link is below, so definitely send us your information so we can include you first on all our trainings. Today, we're going to talk about ashes. This simple thing, we see it all the time. So we're going to talk a little bit about all the great uses, spiritual, magical, and health. Remember, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications, and let's get started. So ash, we hear about ash in so many different ways. We see it all the time. People are smoking cigars, we see ash with cigarettes, incense, all these different things. We see ash, right? And we automatically throw it in the garbage. Those of you who are root workers or spiritual workers, you may not throw it in the garbage, but most people do. In the black salt video, we're going to show how ash is used to make black salt. But today we're just going to talk a little bit about ash so that you can really think a little bit more about ashes, how it is used, how it can be beneficial to you. So in history, we hear about these different ways that ash is referenced, especially in the Bible. There's a statement that talks about when people pass away, they turn into ash, or if people are cremated or something is burnt, it turns into ash. And so ash is like a metaphor of earth, right? Because it says that we come out of the ground or we come out of the earth and things grow out of the earth. But first there's kind of a voidness, right? The earth is there, it's wonderful, but if nothing is planted there, if it's not watered, if it's not cultivated, then it's just this texture, right? So ashes kind of are in the Bible or in spiritual circles is kind of thought of that, right? That it comes from something that has wasted away. It comes from something that has died. And so that ashes oftentimes is representative of the dead, right? Or something that again has wasted away. It also represents repentance, this idea of feeling like, oh, there's no more of this. Same thing when we enjoy a cigar or a person who enjoys a cigarette or burning incense, you're finished with it. And so ashes, this is why we always usually throw it in the garbage. But ash or ashes transforms into something. We can use it to transform into things so many different ways. And so some of the ways that we can use ash is we can use it in spiritual baths for taking away negative things, taking away negative vibrations, taking away really black magic, right? Ashes can be used in combination with things to make different kinds of powders for the similar purposes as I mentioned before. Sometimes people would put ash crosses on their windows, on their doors. For those of you guys who are Catholic or may have gone to church, in the time period of Lent, there's Ash Wednesday. We go to church, they put the cross of ash on the forehead. Again, Bible readers will know why that is. I'm not going to get into that in the video. But it also represents a form of protection, right? It also represents an honoring to the deceased or to the pass on. So that is representative with Christ 40 days before Easter in Lent. So ash, again, now we're starting to realize, oh, this thing's actually a little bit more important than I realized, especially for those of us in spiritual circles. So it's great, as I said before, for protection, unblocking. I'm going to repeat it again for those of you guys who at the end of the video you go, what is that for again? Protection, blocking, to be used in something else, to transform, right? Remember that it's a transformative type of tool. In addition to the fact that some of the health uses, it has a lot of health purposes, I would advise that you either one, do more research on ash before you start using it for medicinal purposes, and make sure that maybe you deal with someone who's a holistic healer or something like that to know how much to use. But ash has calcium, zinc, magnesium, iron, potassium, phosphorus. It has all these different minerals already in the ash, and so it is used in some homeopathic remedies, especially in Eastern culture. So these are some of the ways that you can use ash: spiritual uses, health uses. In addition to, one of the fun facts, I would say, or that you could use ash for, is it's great as an ant repellent. So if for people who live in hot places, or during the summertime, ants start coming in the house and all of that, you can take some old ash and sprinkle it around the anthill or by the area, the windowsill that they come in. Trust me, they're either going to move out of that anthill to another neighborhood, or they're not coming in. So I hope that you now have slightly better idea of this wonderful thing, ash, that we always think is garbage, that has fantastic uses. So remember, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications, definitely click that link so that you can be a part of our exclusive YouTube channel list for trainings, and see you next time. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like us, share us with others, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications, and come visit us in the store. Check us out on all social media. See you next time.